Hello and welcome to my C# string handling series. This lesson is using ToTitleCase. For this lesson, I'm assuming that you are familiar with C# and .NET. The objectives for this lesson are to learn to convert strings to title case. We're going to learn the limitations of the title casing method. We'll learn some workarounds for these limitations as well. Well, let's dive right in and take a look at our first demo of using the ToTitleCase method. I've created a console app to show our samples in this particular lesson. And first I'm doing a using on the system.globalization namespace because that's where the text info class is, and that's where the ToTitleCase method is located. I'm going to create a string called sentence. I'm going to set sentence equal to sentence with mixed up letters, and you can see different values there of lower and uppercase. I'm then going to create my instance of a text info class. I'm calling it TI, and I get at that by doing a cultureinfo.currentculture.textinfo. I then do a console.writeLine on ti.ToTitleCase passing in sentence. So let's take a look at what this sentence looks like after running it through this method. So now you can see it now has every word capitalized and everything else is lowercase. As I mentioned, there are some limitations to the ToTitleCase method, and one of them is that it does not convert uppercase words. Let's take a look. Take a look at the sentence now on line 9. This sentence has uppercase, all uppercase, words. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm creating an instance of a text info class, and I'm going to use the ToTitleCase method on that. If we run this, you can see that all the other words in the sentence have been done correctly, but the two that were all uppercase are not converted. While sometimes you may want those uppercase words for things like acronyms or something, sometimes you might really want everything converted to title case. In that case, before calling the ToTitleCase method, simply call ToLower. On line 8, I've created an all uppercase sentence. Line 9, we're going to see when I do a ti.ToTitleCase on that, it's still going to be all uppercase. What you can do on line 12 is we can do a ti.ToTitleCase, but we're going to pass in sentence.ToLowerInvariant. And by the way, I do have another little short in my series here on C# string handling, where we cover ToUpper, ToLower, ToUpperInvariant, and ToLowerInvariant. So what it does is it converts everything to lowercase, and then ToTitleCase will work just fine. Now the other option, instead of using the string.ToLowerInvariant, is you can still use that text info's ToLower method. That is the same as ToLowerInvariant. Let's go ahead and run this. And there you can see. The first one comes out all uppercase because we didn't actually convert anything, and the next two are all lowercase first. Then the ToTitleCase works correctly. ToTitleCase also has problems with prefixes and conjunctions. So things like McDonald's or MacAndrews, and, or, things like this, it will have issues with. Let's take a look. On line 7, I set the sentence equal to McDougal's has some fine wines. And then on line 8, I'm going to do the ToTitleCase on that sentence. In line 12, I set sentence equal to this and that, or another thing. Now the A in the and the O in the or should actually still stay lowercase. But when we apply the title case, you can see that's not the case. And also look at McDougal's. It's MC lowercase d, where really we want the D to be capital letter. So there are some issues that you'll hit with the ToTitleCase method. I've created myself a little helper class that will fix these common things like ands, ors, but, for, things like that. I don't have any easy fix for those things like McDougal's or MacAndrews or things like that, but we can at least fix some common English words. So let's take a look. Take a look at the sentence on line 8. This and that, but not a thing, nor another thing or that thing. Now that's a nonsense sentence, but I'm doing this to point out the differences between the ti.ToTitleCase that you see on line 10, and this new class that I wrote called StringHelper.ToTitleCase. So the and, the but, the a, the nor are all going to be lowercase in my version. So if we run this, but in the ToTitleCase, they don't come out that way. So now you can see the first one is the ToTitleCase, but look at the second one. That's where I'm using the string helper, where we do this and that, but not a thing, nor another thing, or that thing. And notice that all of those conjunctions are all now lowercase, as they should be. So what is this string helper? It's simply a little class that I wrote. It's a static class. I've got a static list called lowercase words. It's a public property. I'm calling in the constructor this method called build lowercase words. So all I'm doing is adding to this lowercase words property all of the different words that I want to make sure are going to be lowercase. Then I created my own ToTitleCase method where I'm passing in the string. I'm still going to use the text info's ToTitleCase to convert the string. But then I'm going to iterate over the lowercase words collection. And each time through, I'm going to replace the word, wherever I find a space around each side, and I'm going to replace it with the word .ToLowerInvariant. So that will then convert all of those words you see right here on lines 20 through 29. This also gives you the option you can add additional words. Anything that you wish to put in there, you could do as well. Do you know why you should subscribe to YouTube channels? You'll get notifications when new videos appear. You'll get recommendations for related channels. It helps the channel grow, which allows me to create more videos for you. It helps attract others to my channel. Your like helps others find videos that are good. So please take the time to like and subscribe to my channel, Paul D. Sheriff. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson on using ToTitleCase in C#.